good morning, my awesome friends and followers of the channel. Thank you very much for your continued support. As I just do another day of daily rant and having a go and fucking getting wound up about nif naff and trivia. It's Saturday, the 26th of July. And like all of you, I'm a little bit dismayed about all the nonsense is going on. However, this morning I looked out the window and I actually seen someone this morning on one of those electric surfboards flying across the water at speed, which is unusual because Fiona spoke about this a couple of days ago. I think she wanted to buy herself one, but I just happened to be looking at the window and I seen some guy look like he's floating but at speed on a surfboard. It's one of those electric ones, in it. It actually looked amazing. I think I would kill myself if I did that. I'd probably drown. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to get one. But I might look into them actually. My son might like that. I don't know. I'll have a look. It looked good. The guy looked like he was an expert, if I'm honest. I'm far from it. Yeah. And I've had my Soldier On coffee this morning. Thanks to Brian for sending me some Soldier On coffee. And I have a red bag he sent me. Decaffeinated coffee. And it's a red bag of decaffeinated coffee, and it says on the bag, it's still better than tea. he has a real good point there. Yeah. And there's a big carnival on today in Felixstowe. I might pop in there and have a look and see what's happening. There was a stage on last night, people singing and stuff. It looked good. It looked good. Can you hear the seagulls? Yeah. I've now got 2 paddle boards in the garden and a canoe. I'm not going to get them up though. Canoe, kayak, 2 people. Kayak, it's not a canoe. And I'm reading this morning that President Emmanuel Macron has filed a lawsuit against Candace Owens in a place called Delaware. Delaware is where all the tax escapees and where all the, in my opinion, where all the corruption happens in Delaware. Yeah, he's filed a lawsuit against Candace Owens because she continues to state that Macron's wife, Brigitte, is a transgender, and Emmanuel Macron has launched a lawsuit for defamation. So we'll see what happens there. Either way, we're going to get to the bottom of it. I actually like Candace Owens. She's only 36, by the way. Only 36 years of age. She's such an intelligent head. Hopefully she's got this right, or she's in this shit. But Macron's going after her now, and he can. Yeah. So interesting times, isn't it? Maybe if you want to do someone in America for defamation, you file your lawsuit in Delaware. So thanks, Macron, for pointing that out to the world, where we can actually go after fucking arseholes that spew hate on social media. So that maybe is the place to go then, isn't it? Delaware. Interesting times. But there's loads happening actually. Doctors are striking again here in the UK. I mean, I can't remember the last time I seen a doctor. Was it a year ago, 2 years ago? A few years ago. I'm sure that some of them are wonderful at what they do. But I've always thought, I mean, doctors changed years ago, in my opinion. They changed years ago. It used to be if you weren't well, you went and seen a doctor. And you sat in a doctor's office. And he went through things, your history and all the rest of the things. Or she went through things with your history and asked you questions and all. But see, today, it's like, right, you've got a 15-minute slot. If we can't diagnose you by today, we'll have to come back next week for another 15-minute slot. I think doctors today are shit. It's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion, clearly. But it's crazy. Oh, I can't put my hand there now, can I? Someone said to me, Trevor, you always grab your chin. It's thinking. It's like Nostradamus. I'm thinking about what? Yeah. That's the thing about social media. You become very, very aware of what you're doing because everyone fucking tells you. Trevor, you swear too much. Can't win. Can't win. Yeah. And Jeremy Corbyn has done the UK. I'm going to say thank you to Jeremy Corbyn. A massive thank you to him. Because he started his own political party. Your party. So basically it's whatever name you want. The party doesn't have a political name, but I can call it what I want. I don't know what to call it actually. The fruitcakes. Yep, where he doesn't realise he's done this, but I'm going to point it out. Jeremy Corbyn starting his own party has helped Reform Party, because he splits the vote, doesn't he? He split the Labour Party. A lot of Labourites, a lot of Corbynites are going to go across and support Jeremy. That'll dilute Labour's popularity down even further. You have to think. I mean, is Jeremy Corbyn a friend of Nigel Farage's in disguise? Got to ask yourself that question. But thanks, Jeremy, and the rest of your party for doing such a wonderful job. And the President of the United States of America, the leader of the free world, landed in Scotland. Bonnie Scotland, so he did. And he's up there and he's chatting away, the First Minister, and then he's going to be flying down to England, mate, just to have a chat with the Prime Minister. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully he can drill some... Imagine me having to say this. Hopefully President Trump can drill sense into the UK shitbag who currently presides in number 10. But you never thought you'd hear that, did you? But there we go. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. And I'm sure many of you already know this, that Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter and alleged sexual assaulter, is going to be running for the presidency of Ireland. But he has stiff competition now. Because if you didn't know, do you remember Riverdance? That wonderful Irish dancing, and it went all over Broad Street. It went everywhere, didn't it? It went to Broad Street. I can't remember, you know what I mean? It went everywhere. But, well, Michael Flatley, who is the creator of the Riverdance, is going to be going up against Conor McGregor to try and become the next president of Ireland. Conor and Michael, both going to try and use their popularity to get in there. But Ireland needs strong leadership. Just because Conor's a fighter does not make him a good president, though. Michael Flatley, well, it'll be down to the people to decide, or who the media decide to lambast and destroy. Obviously won't become the president. So it's not about how good you are at something, it's about who the media want in. The media make a lot of decisions for us. Yeah, they tell us who to hate, who to love, who to mourn, who to celebrate, and who deserves to be fucking thrown to the wolves. The media does that quite a lot. Anyway, listen, I'm going to shoot on. Hopefully you've enjoyed my video today. Thanks for your continued support. Yeah. Have a great day, people. Stay safe.